Cass Pollock's just joined the army of Eli. Welcome to the family, buddy. Welcome to the family. Like I said, I think we're going to be neck deep in it almost all day today. Judging by the information I got on the calls from yesterday, it's been very, very busy. If we can find time and we get the right people, we're going to go back and attempt to make our case on that extortion group. We also have that open homicide that we're investigating. Occurred up on Mount Gordo. So we need to try to get up with the county sheriff about that, Sergeant Bayo. We also need to get the information from the individual who's providing us those tips. We also have another investigation reference a possible gang war that we were talking about before with Mr. Bean and Carl Strudel. Those two knuckleheads jumped out on us when we were in our unmarked car for the repair shop. So we'll have to see how that pans out. 10-4 sheet back in service at 1504. So right now we have, I believe, 2 city officers and I think a couple of county sheriffs that are on, but I think that we're heavier in the city. There's more of a city presence. So we'll push out to between District 2 and District 3, kind of in the Sandy area, just so there is somebody who's able to respond to emergency calls in the county if necessary. And yesterday was a shit show for the alerts. I mean, it was a shit show in general because we got Stanley just right from the dick tip. I mean, before I could even turn the goddamn stream on, 1358. 1358. He hit us. He Stanley'd us. And it just did not stop all day. I felt bad. Y'all are the best, though. I mean, y'all stuck with me. But like I said, I don't know if I could have, like, that was frustrating even for me. It was just unbelievably brutal. 5 minutes on shift, 35 minutes trying to get back in. 5 minutes on, 30 minutes trying to get back in. Like, fuck you, dude. So, like I said, that's the reason that I pushed it back. I didn't want to put y'all through that. I was like, if we're going to struggle, I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one for the team. I'm not going to make my people watch this nightmare. We finally got in. And before y'all ask, I did try the public. I was trying public and whitelist 1. Those were the 2 I was pinging. Could not get in to save my life. Until we get those reserve spots and stuff, I don't know how that's going to look. In terms of getting back on the public. I don't know how long that might take. How long we'd have to wait to get in there. Probably a long ass time. It'd just be my country ass talking to y'all telling jokes. 5 hours. We'd have 3 hours on shift. Fucking nightmare. What a fucking nightmare. Get back over there. I'm looking for a good place to sit. On the bike, we have a lot of options. In the big ass Tahoe, not so much.
1023.
10-4, show you 1023, 1507. Is that Podrix? Is that my boy? Officer Dokes? I think it is. Although I thought his call sign was 6 Adam 13. What the fuck? Mr. White?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir? What's going on?
I'm doing good, man. I just lost my license, man, so I'm waiting for a taxi, sir.
Oh, okay. You got a taxi already on the way? Or you need me to call you one?
Yes, sir. No, I actually have a taxi on the way, man, and I'm trying to stay away from crime, sir, so I can get off my, get hold of my lawyer, sir.
Okay. Did you want to have that conversation we discussed last time you got locked up, Mr. White, about the businesses you wanted to start up, the kind of capital you're looking for? Son of a bitch.
Yes, sir. That's why I'm waiting for my
Danny
lawyer,
units
sir, so I can,
available in the
get in touch
area.
with him, and so I can get in touch with you guys with him.
Yeah, you have a motorcycle headed your way, high rate of speed, going to be northbound Sonora Freeway in the number 1 lane. Look to be a black Hayabusa. It's going to be traveling 150 plus. He's headed into Paleto now, just passing the tunnel. Okay, Mr. White, we'll have your lawyer get in contact with me because I'd prefer to do that, take care of that while I'm on shift so I can help you set up anything you need set up, okay?
Yeah, yes, sir. That's what I was thinking. Me, you, lawyer, and,
Yep.
boom.
Yes,
on
sir.
a dinner, man. We be good, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Good
you,
deal.
Sir. Thank you so much for
All right, you
by.
have a good rest of the
Yes,
day,
sir.
sir. Be safe on the side of the road here.
You too, sir. Have a great day. Happy hunting.
All right. We are not going to catch him, chat. In case anybody was like, gun it, catch him. Ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no goddamn way, chat. I didn't even notice because I was trying to make sure Mr. Saeed didn't get crushed or mauled to death by a cougar. That's a very dangerous spot that he's in. There is no fucking way we were going to be able to catch that bike. From a standstill and him going as fast as he was going, we would have needed a fucking rocket booster strapped to the top of this son of a bitch to even get close. To even get close. He was fucking hauling. County Dispatch 309, hold me out with a down subject. Looks like it's going to be a adult female conscious breathing.
Oh God!
It's going to be in the highway. Better me than you. Going to be in the Sonora Freeway at at the intersection of Sonora Freeway and Great Ocean Highway. All right, I'm going to pull you off the freeway. I'm going to pull you off.
Oh please. Okay, okay.
All right, just stay calm, all right? You're going to be fine.
Oh my gosh, is my makeup okay? Is my face okay? Is my...
Negative. It's going to be an adult female. She's going to be conscious breathing. It appears to be MVA versus PED. She was in the number 1 lane downed already. Do we have medical available or should I start emergency first aid?
Proceed emergency first aid procedures. No medical staff available at this time.
Solid copy. We saved her fucking life, chat. We were a hero. I mean, she got hit that one time, but she seems okay. Now talk to me, okay? Stay calm. Tell me your name. Tell me what happened.
Do you have makeup back there? You know, I had a bike accident. Like, things went into flames, and I'm here now.
You had a motorcycle accident?
Yeah.
Did it explode?
I don't know where it went.
Oh, okay. I don't see it. That's what I was
going
to say.
It's gone.
Okay, hold on now. Okay, just keep breathing. Nice, deep, even breaths, okay?
Oh, okay.
Well, looks like you caught herself.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be okay. Like.
Oh, you were gonna be
I need to see
just
how I
fine.
look.
Don't worry.
I need to know how I look. I need to know that I'm like, I look on fleek right now.
You need to know if you look on fleek.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's really important to me right now.
2-4 show
like,
your service 1512.
I know I might have like got burnt up and cut up, but I gotta make sure, you know, I don't have a black eye under my eye or anything like that.
Okay, I'll be honest with you.
This pretty face, okay?
You're looking a little worse for the wear. I'm also going to be double honest here. I'm not a medical professional or any kind of a surgeon. But I'll tell you what, that arm, it looks like that arm's going to have 3rd-degree burns. Going to see the bone through the skin. If I don't take that arm off, hold on now. If I don't take that arm off with this pocket knife, patch it up what I have left of skull and fishing line. You're gonna lose that arm and you might die out here, girl.
Oh my god. Sir, can we just wait for help? Like,
fuck no. You can't wait for help. I'm not trying to have you have some kind of fucked up claw with like a weird spring on it. What with the budget cuts and all, you might end up with a plunger taped to your arm. Is that what you want? How fleek would that be?
No. Oh, not very fleek, sir. I don't want to punch my arm.
Not very fleek at all. Now hold still. I'm gonna take this knife right here. I'm just gonna slip off some of the burned skin, okay?
Oh,
hold on. Be tough now, all right?
How can I be tough? This is a pocket knife. Did you even like sanitize that?
No, I did not
Where did
sanitize it at all. But don't worry. The last time I used it was on a fishing trip. It's probably fine.
Oh God! I'm just some sort of meat rack on the bar.
I'm just kidding. You're fine, girl. You're fine.
What?
You're fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Here, I'm gonna stand you up.
Wait. So, my arm is not burnt at all? Like...
No, can't you feel this? You're fine. That's a piece of your jacket, girl.
Oh my God. Oh, silly me. Oh my God.
Just kidding about that. Oh shit! Oh my God!
Oh, what's going on?
Don't get up.
Oh,
Do not get up.
No.
You fucking bastard. This is exactly when you would strike. County Dispatch 309.
Don't shoot it. It's just an animal.
Will you mind your own self? I'm not trying to be laid down next to you with cougar bites. Can I get an additional unit up here?
It's an animal. They have feelings too. Don't know what they're doing.
My victim here. She apparently is siding with them. I'm about to probably roll out if I don't get another additional here soon. Just leave her here so the cats can
It's okay if it sides with me. It's an animal.
Quiet!
Don't hurt it.
I'm gonna hurt it, and they're gonna hurt you. I'm gonna leave you here to eat, so they can eat your ass. How about that?
It's okay. At least it's alive. Am I right?
No, it is not alive. It looks very, very dead.
Oh God.
I know.
Not another animal.
Oh yeah. And it looks like this animal probably ate 2 other animals, so it's like really like 4 animals that are dead. That's like a 300% increase in the number of dead animals, if you think about it that way, you know?
Oh God, I don't want to think about that. I just want them to live.
Yeah.
Why can't we all live together in harmony? I don't understand.
Yeah, that son of a bitch tried to come out of the hills, made that row fucking sound. Luckily, he got smashed by a cement truck.
Luckily, no.
Hell yeah, luckily. I'm not trying to get mauled to death trying to save your speeding ass.
Another one is sitting waiting.
Yeah, they travel in packs. I see his ass over there. So she's going to be the person on the Hayabusa bike that was going like 150 plus through the tunnel. She wrecked it out, apparently. I haven't seen the bike. She's going to be fine. Presuming she doesn't get mauled by the cats.
But animal's fine. I don't care if I'm fine. It's just the cat fine. Oh my God.
Don't worry, ma'am. You'll be able to see all the animals you want from jail. Now calm down. Where's that bike? She was there. Did she hit the wall? If she was coming around this way, she was either going so fast she struck this retaining wall and the bike exploded and knocked her in. Is that it up there? No, it ain't neither. Or the damn thing's up there by that fucking murder kitty. Like she was coming around the corner, she overcorrected. Because it looks like she might have been coming this way so fucking fast she hit this retaining wall, but I don't see the bike in the gully here or over there in the other side of traffic. Now that being said, she could have stole it, and it might have been cleaned up before we got here. In which case we'd be fucked. But if it was a plated vehicle, it should be laying somewhere around here, and given the physics,
faceplant.
If she's hauling ass around this corner,
it happened.
Deputy, she has not been Mirandized yet. If you want to Mirandize her right quick.
10-4.
Where's the motorcycle, Miss Pay?
It blew up in like ditch over there. I'm not sure.
Which ditch over where?
To speak to an attorney anytime.
In the middle of the between the roads or whatever.
In the middle of the between roads, whatever. So over here.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It blew up. Like I wasn't paying attention. I was like, a lot of things happened.
You better start paying attention right quick, madam, and in a hurry. You blew by my cruiser going about 150 plus miles an hour. You got a whole mess of charges. You better help me find that motorcycle, and I mean now. Where's that?
Like.
Where are you, devil? Okay.
The ditch. I don't know. Like it blew up. Like I'm not sure. Like where in the ditch.
Miss Pay, was that your motorcycle? Or was that a stolen motorcycle, madam? Don't you lie to me.
No, it's mine. Sir, it's completely mine. Okay. Who else drives a pink bike? Okay.
Yep, that's like only you. Guess how many times I've found motorcycles registered to you, burned up, and crashed out on the side of the highway, ma'am. Wild guess, ballpark. I don't want to confuse you.
One?
No, it's definitely not one. This is going to be number 5, madam. You have a habitual problem with exceeding the speed limit and reckless driving. Deputy, would you mind babysitting her and make sure she don't get mauled to death? I'm going to try to find the motorcycle. I see that son of a bitch over there in the hill over there.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah,
Let it. I don't mind it
Deputy,
coming towards
if you
me.
don't
like,
mind,
I don't mind petting it.
If it comes towards her, make sure to shoot it at least 3 times. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't shoot.
Oh yeah.
2 in the head, you know it's dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take any gambles with these fucking murder kitties out here. They're ruthless.
That bunny over there looks pretty dangerous too. I might have to.
Not the bunny!
Oh shit! Watch out! Where's that bunny at? I didn't see the bunny. Where's the bunny at? Oh fuck!
No!
Right there.
Stop, leave it alone!
Deputy, do not take a chance with your own life. All right, if it comes down to you or them, it's gonna be them.
No! They're just animals. They're innocent. They're just living their life with natural instincts. You can't judge them from that.
That's just what they want you to think, man. That's the game they play.
Not like us.
Make you think they're all cute.
Good on you, Deputy Murphy. He goes, that's just what they want you to think. You're falling right. You're falling for their plan. The rabbits are behind the whole damn thing.
Dispatch 513, show me 1076, Lost Metro cab call at Mirror Park Drive.
1045 Adam 13, show you 76 at 1521. Any units to Snapton County Dispatch. Has anyone had a contact with Miss Amber Pay on her motorcycle?
Poor bunny. This is all us. We shouldn't be here.
Oh my God!
2 more coming.
Deputy Murphy, do you see this down here? It looks like some kind of a fucked up nest, except a cougar got into it. It must be like 30 or 40 dead bunnies down here. Oh shit! Oh my God!
No!
Oh, what a nightmare! There's blood spitting ass everywhere.
Oh, God.
Hang on, let me turn Miss Pay around just so she can get a good look.
No, I don't want to look.
Oh my God!
Please. Oh no! Oh God! No, please. Can't do it. I'm closing my eyes.
Where the fuck is that motorcycle?
Can we just get in the car? This
fuck
is too
it.
much.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it. Stop all that caterwauling and shit up there.
I can't help it, sir. I just saw a buddy come in over. What do you want?
Do me a favor. Start hyperventilating until you pass out so you can save me and Deputy Murphy the audible damage to the ears here. I can't find the bike. I'm going to try to load her up. I put it out on county to see if anybody's had any contact with her so we can snag the plate for the accident report, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find it. We'll get her off the road so we don't have to worry about any more animals needlessly losing their lives because of her recklessness. You know what I'm saying?
10-4. Do you have any weapons on you, Miss Pay?
I don't think so, sir.
Right. Just going to give you a quick test just to make sure, alright?
She must have been going so fast. The only thing I can think of, Chad, is that it might have slingshotted across those opposite lanes over there. Like it might be on the other side of that.
I can keep looking around the area for that bike.
Okay. What I'm thinking, she was going 150 plus. Is it maybe she was able to negotiate this turn up here Judging by where I found her, and maybe she struck this retaining wall here closest to us, this one here, and that the bike was traveling at such a high rate of speed that it actually might have gone over the freeway, not into the ditch or into the ditch and slid, and it might be somewhere over there or over there.
Okay, yeah, I'll go check that side.
Yeah, be very careful though. The murder kitties are out. Don't want you to get mauled up here.
10-4.
Miss Pay, what the fuck was the rush, ma'am?
Honestly, like, I just wanted to see where everybody was at, and then like it went too fast, and I was scared of slowing down, and I don't know. Like,
So because of you, a cougar, a rabbit, well, actually a cougar and 41 rabbits lost their lives because you wanted to see where everybody was.
It wasn't my fault. It was the other locals.
And it looks down there.
I didn't hurt them.
From the looks of it down there in the
Dispatch
nest.
513, show me UT on last call. Now 1076 to Netch Metro, CAD call, somewhere Elgin Avenue, Adams Apple Boulevard.
10-4, 1524.
Oh god.
Holy shit. What it looks like is the rabbits were so panicked by the crash that they actually turned on one another. Looks like a blend of small arms and bladed weapons. They just turned on another inside the nest.
Rabbits aren't gang members. Like, how would they even use a bladed weapon? That makes no sense.
You clearly don't know very much about rabbits, madam, okay? And I'm not going to educate you. I'm just telling you what I found. That maybe if you've been going the speed limit, not driving like a lunatic, maybe them rabbits would still be alive. You know what I mean? The psychological trauma alone, assuming there might be one survivor. It was like a rabbit fucking Hunger Games down there.
Well, I don't know. It's like, maybe it was just the natural, like, instinct. Maybe something happened, but it wasn't me. Okay. No, it wasn't me. I was driving. I didn't do anything to influence their decisions.
I don't know. I think they were pretty panicked by that driving. Specifically, I think that was the driving that did it.
Oh god, those rabbits.
Yeah.
Can we bury them? Don't we have like a pet cemetery or something? I would do it. I will pay for the services. Just they can't just be laying there.
Show me 1070. Correction, 1023 at the ammunition.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. I mean, I've been a state policeman for a long time. I see some fucked up shit, but oh, looks like the last two had some kind of a mano, you know, except, you know, rabbit, whatever the term is for rabbit. Looked like one was armed with a chainsaw, the other was armed with nothing but a Gucci belt.
Sir, what? Gucci belt doesn't come in that size, okay?
Again, Miss Pay, I'm not going to sit here, madam, and educate you in the ways of rabbit fashion, okay? If you can't keep up with the times, which is obvious by your seersucker outfit, you know, I'm not going to be the one to tell you how it is, okay? Maybe you, if you spent more time learning about what's what, wouldn't be having to get scraped up off the damn highway, madam.
Show me all clear tonight.
10-4, yeah, 1526. 309, going to be 23 at Paleto Bay Sheriff, one subject 295 for processing. Yes, we did. I saw it in the chat. Somebody goes, oh no, he didn't. Oh hell yeah, we did. She was moving. That is so hilarious, chat. I'm happy that happened, because that happens more often than y'all would think. They blow by us going Mach 21, and then they come to like a road, or like one of those coyotes runs out in the middle, and they cannot stop, and then they get fucked up, and it's like 20 feet away. We find them like splayed out all, That bike has got to be totaled. She said it exploded, but who knows? We'll fill out the intake paperwork for her. I don't think she has any actives. Okay, wonder why she said she was just looking for everybody. There's no real reason not to believe her, but that just seems odd to me that she would be going so goddamn fast just looking for people. You have anything sharp on you, ma'am? Any uncapped needles, knives, razor blades, ninja stars, anything like that?
No, sir, I don't have any of those ridiculous things.
Okay. $9,642, huh? What have you been up to today? What do you do for work?
You know, the gold postal stuff, and I usually carry that much around just in case, like.
Just in
to
case
repair my
what?
bike.
You need to get robbed?
9,000's whatever.
9,000's whatever, huh? Oh my. $9,000's whatever, chat.
Because, you know, the expenses fixing bikes are, you know, they're not cheap, but, you know, I don't mind carrying it around. No big deal.
Well, that's good. Maybe when you get to jail, you can hand over some of that money, maybe $3 or $4, so we can get a shoebox. Put all those rabbits in. You know what I mean?
I told you, I'll pay for the services. If you let me out, I wouldn't mind bearing all 41 of those bunnies. And the cougar. Oh, God.
You know, I don't know if you're going to be able to bear that cougar. All right, madam. At this point in time, you're going to be under arrest for reckless driving, reckless endangerment, failure to report an accident. All right? You have an accident, you need to get on the horn and call 911. I know the reason you was going so fast was you saw my cruiser on the side of the road with the lights on. You already knew you was speeding. You figured you might as well just gun it and try to get away. Ended up exploding. Ain't that right?
Yeah, you caught me, sir.
All right, Miss Pate.
Really,
Now, do I traffic in yas, nopes, dudes, or mans? Madam?
Sir?
Do I traffic in yas or nopes or dudes
No,
or
sir.
mans, madam?
You don't, sir. You don't,
Okay.
sir.
Well, your
I'm
honesty,
sorry, sir.
Your honesty, I'm gonna waive the fine. I'm gonna reduce the time. All right. You need to be driving safe. Also, if you end up back this way and you do find that bike, I need that plate in order to file an insurance claim for you. You hear me? Otherwise, you're gonna pull it out of the garage and it's still gonna be fucked up.
All right, sir. I'll try to find it if I.
But be careful for fuck's sake. All right. As you can tell, the mountain lions are out, especially in that area.
It's
Don't
fine.
get mauled.
I don't care if they're dangerous.
That's too bad for you. That it's my job to make sure that you're safe, no matter how dumb you happen to act. So don't be reckless over there, all right? Because they will eat your ass.
Try my best, sir, but no promises that I won't.
Well, you need to do better than your best then. Take at least a battle buddy, all right? Because if those mountain lions come down out of the hills and they see you down there with your back turned, they're going to eat that booty like groceries. You understand what I'm saying? There will be no warning.
Yes, sir. All right, sir.
Get it in while we can. Let's see, where you at? All right. County Dispatch 309, requesting immediate 1091 transport to Bolingbrook State Prison. Going to be a number 2 female, 5'7", 5'6", 100 pounds, 105 pounds. Black leather jacket, black tight pants, red hooker heels, blonde headed with a.
They're not hooker heels. These are fuck heels, okay? We had this discussion before, sir.
Oh, apologize, Miss Pate.
309, David 12 direct. I'm going to be out with that motorcycle.
Solid copy. Could you shoot me the plate when you get a chance? All right. Excuse me. Sorry about that, Bolingbrook. It's going to be a 5'7", probably 115.
513, show me traffic.
125, maybe 130. 130 pounds probably. Female, going to be wearing skin tight hooker pants, fuck heels.
Edward.
Some kind of a hooker jacket, hooker scarf, blonde headed Paleto Bay Sheriff.
They're
Later on, ma'am.
not hookers.
I'll take it.
309 David.
Oh shit. Angry open mouth baby. I saw it. I saw a whole bunch of them. Angry open mouth baby. The baby has become upset. Somebody upset the baby. At Degas PT, like 10 sleepy guy heads. Good job, buddy. Way to go. Here's a gold star. The funniest shit that anybody in here has ever seen. Kilo Zero. Make Kiki stream. Oh, okay. I saw where that was going. Make Kiki stream more. I'll tell you this. Ain't nobody make Kiki do shit she don't want to do, or he. That's Milton can do whatever the hell he needs to do whenever the hell he wants to do it. If he ain't streaming enough, I guarantee you, with as big of a heart as that man has, he is streaming as much as he possibly can while he's still doing what he can to make his money and pay for whatever he needs to pay for. So while I think all of us can agree that we'd love to see more of Kiki, I think Milton has given us all that he's got. So I'm not going to be the guy that goes to him and asks him to give us more than he can, because I guarantee he's already at 100%. Somebody said, what was the deal with the fundraiser for Milton? So, and honestly, y'all, like, when it comes to financial hiccups and stuff, I'm not the best person to ask. But apparently there was some kind of problem with PayPal and the donations and things that Milton had already gotten that he thought he was going to be able to use to take himself and his girlfriend to TwitchCon. And without knowing all the kind of specifics of it, basically it put the trip in danger because the dang tickets and the hotels and stuff book up so fast and they sell out so fast. So he really only had a couple of days to raise all the money that he needed to get the hotels and the tickets and everything else. And from what he told me, as soon as he told everybody that and put the goal up there, within half an hour, the folks in his chat had already raised enough for him to go. So we switched the goal to the hotel room and everything else. They raised that money, and then at the very end, all y'all, the best fucking community and his viewers, the Army Eli was strong in there. Went in there and bought his girl a ticket, and then got him some spending money so they could make a nice trip out of it. But that fundraiser didn't last long at all. I'll tell you that right now. That thing was knocked the fuck out quick. That thing was done before it even began. But again, somebody like that, that's somebody, you cannot have somebody who's more deserving. You know what I mean? As we've talked about before, chat, life ain't easy, and it ain't designed to be. You know, life is a game that no one wins. Nobody makes it out alive. Literally. It's designed to be hard. It's a meat grinder. But when you have somebody like him, like I said, you know, and this is, you can say this about almost anybody in the SOE family. Oh. About anybody in the SOE family, got a big heart. But the man's a veteran. He's absolutely hilarious, and you couldn't find somebody who cares more about other people and thinks less about himself. And it felt really good. I mean, personally, it felt really good for me to be a part of a team, a part of y'all's community that showed up for somebody like that. It felt good. You know what I mean? Protect your own. Protect your own. Somebody yesterday was on Twitter. I might even pull the tweet up and read it for y'all because it was fucking hilarious. But somebody yesterday on Twitter was going ham bone on some account that don't even have no picture or nothing. Tweeted me 4 times before I even saw the damn tweet.
I'm going to hear some shots fired around the Old Street train station by the extended lot.
309's around. Okay, so we have a shots fired call. Gonna have a Metro Transit Police cat alert as well for Strawberry Alta. We're gonna respond to back city
multiple
unit.
pedestrians fleeing northbound Alta Street. Symptoms located.
So he's okay. We have an incoming 911 call 20269. setting. Shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Make a hole.
It's going to be gang related. I'm going to have I have one gang member down. It's going to be Adam Ida related. It's going to be on the 1020 at the taxi cab area.
Woo! Yeah, buddy.
513 is going to have one subject down. Possible G-related codes. It's going to have one injured.
Come on, big girl. Push, push, push.
Medical.
County Dispatch 309. Hold me out, code 6.
Hey, ma'am. Ma'am. Hang up your call if you're on the phone.
My friend early. Of course I pulled the gun.
Okay, shut your fat mouth, bitch. No one wants to talk to you.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Sorry,
take your phone.
officer.
Ain't got time to be on phones and there's gunshots flying around here, okay?
It wasn't on my phone.
Well, I don't know what the hell you're shouting at, so I can't hear anyone else shouting. So either you've gone insane. Alright, thank you, sir.
Yep.
Alright, let's get your ass moved. Alright, well, you get shot?
Yeah, man, in the torso.
Okay.
I recognize her, Vivian Lake. She's gonna be a known gang affiliate.
Ah, that fucking hurt.
La Lean Boys.
Deserve it.
I believe she had a brief relationship with Mr. Saab. And then the other female I do not recognize. She's probably going to be the 911 caller.
Alright, I'm gonna get this solidly wrapped around you, okay?
This is going to be our
Okay,
DRT.
Looks like your friend's a bit shot up too.
He's not my friend.
Well, okay.
Oh, fuck you, Mike.
Hey, sir, keep your language to a
What
minimum,
are
okay?
what's going on with these two best friends right here?
I'm not sure. I
Oh,
came around the
God,
corner.
no.
There's a possible gang-related individual right there running like
Yeah.
shelling sort of Spanish chants, waving his firearm, shooting at him. I dropped him with the M4. Came around here. I believe it's Miss Lakes yelling out of her head to someone I can't hear. These two seem to be in some sort of confrontation. I'm not sure what's going on, but
Y'all two in some kind of conversation or confrontation here?
Yes, sir.
Pulled up to me in a blacked out car with a shotgun out.
Cause you fucking got some fucking gang after me. Don't.
Okay.
I have
that
no
is
idea
what's
what you're
called
talking about.
Spontaneous
I told
utterance.
you.
We're gonna let them
yeah,
keep
pull
talking.
that shit.
We didn't ask him that.
Oh
I
god.
literally had no idea what you're talking about.
The guy said you
And get
pulled
you on
up
your
with a
feet and move your
shotgun in a
ass
blacked
away.
out car, and he goes, "Yeah, that's because you had a gang after me." So he admitted that is exactly what's the case. We're taking
Yeah,
notes. So if they want to act like fools, that's just gonna help us in court. They ain't gonna bother me none. They can jabberwocky all they want.
I'm gonna have to call his mom.
That's what's called spontaneous utterance, meaning that we did not elicit that information from him. That's information that they were
That's gonna
providing
hold.
to us without us asking it. That's 100% admissible in court. You don't have to have a Miranda warning, anything else in place for that kind of thing. So that was probably a poor choice on their part.
I don't know if you want to proceed to give a grilled sandwich to one of these, whoever you so wish to desire.
Oh yeah, maybe all. Who knows? So we have
Maybe they'll be
spontaneous
so lucky.
utterance here between these two parties. This gentleman here is going to be saying that this guy, the other guy, I guess in the sweater here, blue sweater, pulled up in this black sedan. I'm about to run the plate right now with a shotgun. Was threatening him,
Yeah.
and then his response to him, and I have it here. Yeah, that's because you got a gang on me. So he admitted that he did that. We have him for illegal weapons, assault with a deadly weapon, maybe ×2 if he pulled up with the car intending to use it as a weapon. If you want to search him, frisk him, whatever, we may have a problem with him being down and all, recovering the weapon.
Yeah, that's
could have been picked up and run off with. But we already got that in terms of spontaneous utterance, so I feel pretty good about those charges. I'm going to interview this dude, and then I'm going to go bother Miss Lake because Miss Lake likes me a lot, so I know that she wants to talk to me.
And she
She's
had complete disregard for me ordering her to show me her hands.
What?
I mean, for all I know, I could have put a bullet into her, so.
Nuh-uh, that doesn't sound like Miss Lake. Complete disregard?
Some shit about, like, you know.
Oh,
I
man.
didn't catch her. I wasn't really listening to what the hell she's shouting about. I was more interested if she had something in her hand, because she was facing away from me.
Well, I guess we're
They're having a love fest.
Yeah, alright.
They're
I'm
having
gonna have to call that guy's mum.
Sound like Miss Lake is eager for some prison food.
Maybe.
Alright, if you want to take Lake and separate her from that other down female, there's going to be another individual who needs medical. We can get her medical. Actually, prioritize the medical, and then we'll split them up. I'm going to take this dude first, and I'll take that guy, and then I'll take Lake because, like I said, I know that she wants to talk to me desperately, so I'll make time for her.
Hey, fam, where's this other medical you got?
Going to be right down at her feet. It's going to be a female splayed out, blue skirt.
Oh, I can't see. Okay.
All right, maybe go over there, just try.
Yeah, so it's like dirt.
ET phone home and some shit.
Yeah, hey, firm.
What the fuck?
Alright, Miss Lake.
County Dispatch 309, request a 1028.
There's a bit of a problem where your friend's currently, can you see her?
She is not my friend for one. And I see no female, I just see a dog laying on the ground.
Oh my god.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, this is Vivian's car.
Fuck you, ho.
And keep it to
You come
yourself.
up here being so big in your mouth.
You're the one that started it, bitch. You started it.
Oh, now I see you both.
Oh god, don't be clipping my ass with her.
Ah.
Okay.
Welcome back to the real world, right?
Get me out of her. Get me away from her.
How's it going, buddy?
I've had better days.
Yeah, I hear you.
Damn it.
I hear you. The struggle is real. Why don't you go ahead and put on your inside voice?
I can move to the side if you uncover.
All right, sir. At this point in time, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you by the state at no cost. Okay? You have the right to have that attorney present while you're being questioned, and you have the right to invoke these rights at any point in time. Do you understand these rights I've read them to you, sir?
Yes, I do.
Now, it's important you need to know, sir, that you're not under arrest right now. You're just being detained for everybody's safety. There's a whole bunch of people around here, and a lot of people have gang affiliations, known weapons, mental codes, whatever the fuck else, okay? Do you have your ID on you?
Yes, it is in my back left pocket.
Mike King, is that you?
Yes.
All right, Mr. King. So my name's Trooper Thompson with the San Andreas State Police, and I am at work. I'm here because it looks like a group of adults couldn't settle their problems like adults and ended up acting like children. Okay? So while I'm here doing my job, it's going to be yes, sir, no, sir, and Trooper Thompson. You picking up what I'm putting down?
Yes, sir.
All right, now, Mr. King, so why don't you go ahead and give me a nice detailed account of exactly what happened. Why don't we start with 5 minutes before all the trouble started and work right up here until the first police unit got here, all right? As descriptive as possible.
Okay. Let's see. I got a call from Ethan, a buddy of mine, telling me to meet him at his house. So, yes. And he told me to get a van or a taxi.
King, what did we just talk about?
5 minutes before. This is 5 minutes before.
And then I asked you a question. What was your response?
Be as descriptive as possible.
Don't be forgetting the sir. All right, let's not forget that.
Sorry,
move forward. Ethan O'Connell gave you a phone call. He asked you to meet him at his house. You came here
to get a taxi. The car behind me showed up, blacked out, followed me from the parking lot back there here. So I pulled out a gun. Can see their blacked out windows. I don't trust people. Then the blue guy pulls out a shotgun. The female pulls out a pistol. Tell me to put it down. They wanted to talk. I didn't like it, so I put the gun on them. And the other female, Ina, he didn't like it. She pulled out a gun too. So we had a confrontation. All guns at each other. No shots yet. Then Ina kept pulling John. He backed up with Shanka.
Okay.
So close. And then he shot her down in one shot. I returned fire because, well, shots fired. I returned fire too. He returns fire and tells me to stop. I go behind the taxi. I stop. She stops. And then...
Now, was Ina with you, or did she come up on the scene after they pulled up when you were trying to get the taxi cab?
She pulled up behind me. We were walking from the...
What'd she pull up in, and where's her vehicle?
We walked... No, walking.
Okay,
walking from the parking lot.
So you got here first, you pull out the taxi cab, they pull in, they're threatening you, she comes in behind them, which explains why she was found laying over there. Why was Miss Lake so close to her? Was Miss Lake moving from the car towards her when she was shot?
She didn't shoot. She didn't shoot at the female. She shot at me after I shot at John.
Right.
After John shot at her.
Is why she's over there. Did anyone shoot Miss Lake at all, or was she still mobile and walked over there to exchange words with that lady?
To exchange words. She was not shot at.
So she wasn't shot. John was the shooter. He shot Ina and then shot you.
No. Oh, he shot her. Then I shot him. Then Vivian shooting at me, and stopped after I also stopped. He didn't attempt to hurt me, I guess, or didn't try to put me down. They wanted to talk in the end. I didn't want to talk to them.
Okay, have you had contact with them at any other point in time today, sir, before this incident?
Yes.
Why don't
yes,
you describe
actually,
to me
was
that
a police
contact?
report.
Well, I just got on shift, so why don't you tell me about that?
Okay. So what happened is, according to him, he gave me an earlier text saying that I talked to a Jimmy B and that I got a gang after him, which is been talked to a person that.
And that's going to be the local salad tossers, the LST gang.
It was Jimmy Bean or Jimmy Green, like two of them.
Yeah, his name is.
As an old text.
There is a Jimmy Bean and a Jimmy Green, so it's important that you're specific.
Again, I cannot remember. My bad.
What did he
sound
sound
like? A gang. Again, no. John gave me a text saying that I talked to them, which I never did.
Roger that. Okay.
So he said I got a gang after him, which is, again, I never talked to any of those persons because a single word I ushered to him before. Like I called them a name and they called him that too. So he put one and one together and he blamed me. So he said that he's gonna kill me or you'll be dead. So later on, I'm at the van parking lot with a van.
Break 1090. Hold up.
We're about to pull out. It was me, Ina, and Ethan in the same van. He pulls up, tells me to stop, pulls out a gun. Said, I want to talk. I'm like, no. He has a gun out. So I try to get out. He shoots me. I go down.
All right, sit tight, sir. Do we have no units available in the county?
Of course.
That's negatory. I think David 12 has disappeared.
All right, solid copy. So this guy's story is going to match up. It's looking like it's going to be Lake and this other fella. I'm going to go grill him out, and then looks like we might have a turn loose on at least two of the parties, and then the ADW potential kidnapping, ag robbery.
All right.
All right, John, how you doing, sir?
Hello, sir.
All right, sir, right now you're not under arrest. You're just being detained, okay? But I'm going to advise you of a Miranda warning. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against your court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, will be appointed to you by the state at no cost. You have the right to have that attorney present while you are being questioned. You have the right to invoke these rights at any point in time. You understand your right, sir?
Yes, I do.
All right, sir. So my name's Trooper Thompson with the San Andreas State Police, and I'm at work because a group of adults decided to have a fucking OK Corral shootout here instead of settling their problems like adults. All right, so while I'm at work, I prefer... Excuse me, sir. While I'm at work, I prefer yes, sir, and no, sir, and Trooper Thompson, sir. We are not at a backyard barbecue having a good time as friends. I'm here working. You understand?
Yes, sir.
First of all, sir, you need to cage the fucking attitude. Because as of right now, what I have is assault with a deadly weapon, potentially kidnapping, possession of an illegal firearm, and attempt homicide on Y-O-fucking-U. I'm trying to get your side of the story, but if you're going to be combative and irritating, then I'm just going to move forward with what I got because I already have probable cause.
All right, sir.
Now, if you want to give me a rundown of the events, I'm going to give you that opportunity, sir. But any more of that fucking caterwauling or jabberwocky, and I'm just going to walk off, I'm going to put your ass in the back of a car, ship your ass off to state prison. You get me?
Yes, I do, sir.
All right, now give me a rundown of what happened.
So, I'm out of town working. I get a freaking text message on my phone saying, "Say goodbye to your freaking car." And apparently, some guy called Jimmy Green starts testing, saying that I've been running my mouth, which is kind of weird because I didn't even talk to anyone that whole morning. And when I get back inside, my freaking car is blown up. And I found it odd that the guy called me freaking glorious leader, which is the title Mr. Mike and some other guy normally called. I tried talking with him. He kept avoiding me and running away, which led me even more to believe it was him. We finally found it. I wanted to talk with him, and that bitch in the fucking blue skirt had a freaking gun out. I didn't want to shoot anyone.
What
I
kind
wanted
of gun
to resolve
was it?
She had a pistol.
Okay.
So I pulled my shotgun out. I backed off. I told her to back off. She keeps pulling on me, man.
Yeah, you just admitted to the
and
illegal weapon.
At the third time, I thought something was gonna happen, so I didn't even shoot. I bopped her in the head. I went to talk with Mike. I wasn't even pointing a gun at him. He started shooting. I shot, but in my defense. And the illegal weapon, I've been only carrying that crap because apparently there's some freaking gang after me that I don't even know who the hell they are, man.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes it okay. We'll just forget that charge then.
What?
What? I said we'll forget that charge then. That I understand that what you're saying to me. We'll forget that charge.
All right, sir.
I'm just kidding, obviously. You can't be doing that no matter what happens. You need to call the police. Now listen. There are two... Listen to me, goddammit! Don't interrupt me again. Man. I'm trying to ask you a fucking question and help you out. I don't need to be doing this extra work. I have you cold. Now, there are two separate Jimmys, okay? It's very important that you are clear on which Jimmy it is. There's a Jimmy Bean and a Jimmy Green. Jimmy Green sounds American. It's a white male, about 6 feet tall, 180 pounds. Normally likes to wear black clothing. Often has sports cars, a Vaca, a Corvette. Rides motorcycles quite a bit. The other fella has a very heavy British accent. Okay, there's no mistaking the two. Bean is about 220, 230 pounds. Looks like a bodybuilder out of like the movie Heat. The other guy's much skinnier and sounds American. Now, which Jimmy was it?
The text message said it was Jimmy Green, not Bean.
All right, roger that.
Yeah, I never met the guy. I didn't even know who he is, but I have his phone number. I can give you it.
Yes, please.
It would be 555 19689.
19689.
That's correct.
Right,
he even tried to extort me, man. He asked for 20 grand in cash, sent an account number, or every single car I owe or that I park around the city would get blown up.
That sounds like Jimmy Green. Now, when you and Miss Lake pulled up in the car to talk with Mike, what was the purpose behind that? What was your reasoning for talking to Mike? Because you think he gave you
honestly
information?
No, man. We just wanted to make this clear. Like, he's been running his mouth on me and blaming me for stuff I don't do. I've been having people trying to kill me all the time, and it's most of the times it's his fault or another guy's fault called Ethan.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I just want this crap to finish. I don't want to be hiding on a corner or have to call you guys and be considered a freaking snitch and get done in for being a snitch.
Okay, so you guys just basically showed up here to kind of, for lack of a better term, scare him just a little bit to get him to stop doing that shit. Basically.
No, we just wanted to talk because he said he didn't do shit, but he's the only person who could have done it.
Okay.
Everything ties back to him, man.
Okay, all right, sit tight real quick, okay? I'm not done with you yet. All right, chat, so this is what we got. Let's summarize what we do have, okay? We have physical evidence. We also have witness statements. We have what we got. Yes, sir.
Let's cross-reference it quick. It's going to be... He's going to have active warrants from earlier today from Chief Kane. going to be attempted murder on Mr. King's life over that way. An earlier incident
Who's
which
that,
got
Malcho?
reported. Yeah, Malcho's going to have one incident earlier where he was literally texting the guy saying shit when Chief Kane was on scene. So he chased the number back, the name back, and came back to him. Okay. I've had early reports with these two individuals. It's going to be Miss Hansen, Ina Hansen, and Mike King. They had a vehicle fire, which they also had earlier. And they also got a text, I believe, from Mr. Malcho's phone saying they've won the lottery for Radio X or whatever else to come down to the bank to get your prize. So it looks like they were trying to get their attention or bait them into an area where they could get them.
Okay.
What I've got is they pulled up shotgun. He had a shotgun out, and Ina Hansen pulled a weapon out because there was like confrontation from earlier.
Yeah. Man's got a fucking
sort of vocal exchange. Yeah, exactly. He runs up to her, buck stocks her in the head with the end of the shotgun, knocks her clean out. Then the other dude, Mr. King, I believe, shot or hit him in the head with his pistol and knocked him on his ass.
Okay, roger that. So this
and
is
obviously
what we
these
got.
gang individuals got violent. All right, that's Chris.
So the good news is I went ahead and just adopted the regular VoIP. It doesn't matter if they hear it or not.
All right.
We have a good amount of physical evidence, right? We pull up on the scene here. We got a black and color sedan that's going to come back plated to Miss Lake. It's going to be pulled in such a way as to block the departure of this taxi cab driven by Mr. King here. Mr. King said that they pulled up together, that Miss Lake and Mr. Malcho exit with firearms. Mr. Malcho admits to carrying an illegal shotgun. And also saying that him and Miss Lake came over here basically to, what it sounds like, scare Mr. King and to stop running his mouth and causing Mr. Malcho problems. Miss Henson over here, who we do have a 911 call coming in at 15:47, just after the shooting started, came in behind them. She pulled a firearm. Miss Lake was on the passenger side of this vehicle, Mr. Malcho on the other side. They start shooting. Malcho strikes Henson with a shotgun blast, downing her. King returns fire, strikes Malcho, downs him, and then okay, that's pillbox. Take a pillbox.
You're gonna block me in that shot.
Oh, fuck it, I'll take it. Here, I'll take it. You charge him. Malcho for ADW kidnapping. I'll be right back.
It's Malcho, man. It's not Malcho.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
Oh, come on.
Quiet.
Yes, I do care, man. It's my name.
I don't care. County Dispatch 309 will be code 6 in the area of the pillbox point. Don't you even fucking breathe.
No, sir.
You're being detained. Inside the bank,
yes, sir.
There's the state police. Enter the lobby with your hands empty and raised, or you will be shot. Inside the bank, there's the state police. You enter the lobby with your hands empty and raised, or you will be shot. County Dispatch 309. 1090 at Pillbox is going to be code 4 clear. I'm going to have one subject 1095. What's going on with you?
Good day. And I guess she was offended by that.
Okay. How long you been in town, sir?
For about a week now, sir.
Okay. So you need to make sure that your paws are completely empty. Completely empty
sir.
Before you start your banking, all right? So go into your mobile app and select your hands to make sure your hands are empty. It's your way of telling them, hey, I ain't got shit in my hands. You don't do that and they're going to panic. You understand me?
Yes, sir. Honestly, I didn't even think of that. I haven't been smoking for very long, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Randall Cage, is this you?
Very nice,
yes, sir.
I'm going to have a black vehicle scoping out my scene.
10-4, I'll be headed right back there. It's false alarm.
Hey, fam.
All right, sir, do you consent to a search?
Of course, sir, of course. I should have a pistol with me and a bat strapped to my back. Maybe a petrol can somewhere.
What do you mean somewhere? Where's the petrol can at, sir?
You don't even want to know.
Where are you hiding the petrol can, sir?
Between the butt cheeks, sir.
Inside your butt cheeks.
Between them, not in.
Betwixt the butt cheeks.
Exactly.
Some kind of funny butt cheek tape job, like a petrol can butt cheek sandwich is what you're saying. You're clenching right now, holding the can betwixt your cheeks.
Yes, sir. It's
Roger that.
You know, it's good for the butt.
I guess so. I'll take your word on it, Mr. Cage. Doesn't look like you have any dirty money on you, sir. So we're gonna cut you loose here with a stern warning. You need to be more careful in the future, otherwise your ass gonna go to jail. You understand me?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry for wasting your time.
Later on, sir.
Later on.
All right, I'm gonna be back in route.
Oh yeah, and get done for being a. God damn it.
If you want to be a snitch, that's up to you. If not, you can go to prison. Failure to report if there's someone after you, okay? It makes you just as bad.
Hello, Miss Lake.
Hey, Trooper Thompson.
You want them both in your rig? Do you want to get in first, Dokes? 'Cause there's always that problem with two. You know what I mean? Where it'll lock you out. There you go. I'll meet you up at
I can't you guys believe you guys are letting these guys go. That's fucking bullshit.
Thank you, Miss Lake.
They fucking pulled the guns first.
Okay, ma'am, that contradicts the physical evidence in your accomplice's own statement.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Great evidence, man. I love it.
Dispatch
Damn it.
1076.
You know what? Actually, stop the car.
Jobs,
Stop the car. Gag both of them. They both have violent priors. They just admitted. I don't want to hear their mouth. If they're just going to caterwaul and squeal, basically they're borderline obstruction at this point. It's not bullshit, madam. We have your vehicle plated to you, parked blocking in the taxi cab. Your own accomplice. No. Your own accomplice's statement, madam, has y'all jumping out on him to scare him and pulling your weapons and having her coming up from behind you, madam. So I'm not going to debate it with you.
No, he wasn't even in the taxi out when I pulled in.
Oh my god.
Why don't you talk to me and listen?
No.
I fucking always tell you the truth, Trooper Thompson.
I'm telling you the truth right now too, man.
You didn't even talk to me. Whatever.
Alright. He's gagged.
You didn't even talk to me to find out what my half of the story was.
God.
Because you, madam, are impossible. You're impossible to even give a fucking speeding to, Miss Lake. That's how combative you are. Why would I listen to you when your accomplice here has a corroborating statement implicating you and him being the aggressor? Makes no sense. A waste of my fucking time.
I never did anything on her, man.
The female pulled the fucking gun out first. The taxi wasn't even pulled out, and when I pulled in, he pulled that out after I pulled in.
My ass. Oh man. For fuck's sake. Step to your right, Miss Lake. I'm taking him, you take her.
iPhone.
Okay, so as I was saying, chap, what we have here is a situation where, regardless of the timeline, she's trying to argue what's called minutia. Basically, it's tiny details or inconsistencies that fail to change the overall picture of the evidence, the totality of it. She's basically saying that the cab was pulled out after they had pulled up in their BMW. But as you can see from how the BMW is parked, it's parked in such a way as to block out to block the taxi from departing. In his statement, he's saying that they basically arrived with the intention of confronting the male party there regarding him getting him into trouble with gangs. He admits to carrying an illegal weapon. She has caution codes, Victor, Edward, Mary. I mean, every fucking caution code you can get, that lady has. We tried to give her a speeding ticket yesterday, and she was combative and aggressive during the stop for the, or not speeding ticket, sorry, unroadworthy equipment, because her taxi cab was dinged up. She almost talked herself into jail on that stop. That's why she wasn't interviewed, because honestly, there's no reason to do it when we have the physical evidence, which is supported by three other witness statements, and the physical evidence of the car being there blocking it in, him carrying an illegal firearm, where we found everyone's bodies, the description of how they exchanged fire, all those different things. All that matches up with everyone's statement except for hers. So her squealing and whining, it makes no sense. This guy even here, I mean, I guess he's trying to be tough now because he didn't want her to know that he basically gave us everything we needed. The question that tied them together as accomplices was when I asked him, when you and Miss Lake arrived together. And he said, yeah. Plus the car's plated to her. He was the driver, but that's her vehicle. And she was armed. It's not like she was coerced into doing it. And when we got there, she was already being combative with the two people who were on the scene. So given the totality, right, to get to probable cause.
513 and 309 shows 1023, Mission Road.
10-4, 16-18. To get to probable cause, we're going to take the assembly of all of the facts and evidence that we have at our disposal. And even though alone those facts may appear to be innocuous, we have to take them in totality and see if it paints a picture of ongoing, past or future criminal behavior. And we've met that burden. We've met the burden of probable cause on this. She's a known gang member, carrying weapons in the company of an individual
Can I make a statement?
Who is carrying an illegal weapon.
Can't hear what you said, you gagged.
Sorry. Malcho. John. Anyway, so we've met that burden already. Regardless of what his intention is, man's carrying a Widowmaker. He goes in there to try to scare him. This guy's going to be the shooter on our female victim. The male party in the taxi cab fired and struck him after he fired and shot her. Lake apparently didn't hit anybody, but she did try to shoot Mr. King once he had already shot her the male party here that we have in custody. All right, sir, do you have anything sharp on you? Anything that's going to stick me or poke me? Knives, razor blades, throwing stars, anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you can just nod your head, yes or no, sir. Okay, pistol, sawed-off shotgun, petrol can, yep. All right, sir, at this point in time, you're going to be under arrest for assault with a deadly weapon ×2, possession of an illegal firearm, and terroristic threats. You understand your charges, sir?
He's got the warrant.
Oh, an attempt homicide. Yeah, what are the warrants?
It's just one active for attempted murder.
Okay, Roger.
Issued
So
today
attempted murder
by Chief Kane.
×2. Who was the victim on that?
It was going to be Mr. King.
Okay, all right. So you're going to have the attempt, the 2 attempt homicides as well. You understand? Nod your head. Okay. All right. So I guess he already had city warrants hanging on him. Now, in order to expedite him, because Miss Lake is already very excited, we're going to send him to jail and then file the billing paperwork with the circuit court clerk after his ass is already shipped the fuck off to state prison. So we're going to do that. Now, I'm not going to do him for obstruction or supplying false information because honestly, he didn't. I mean, he added a whole bunch of other shit, but that's our job as the police to figure out what's going on, what matches the evidence. The 2 questions that we needed him to answer was, did he have an illegal firearm, and what the timeline was on when they arrived. He admitted they followed King over there because they wanted to scare him, and that contradicts Lake's testimony, which is, again, the only one that's inconsistent. And then the positioning of the vehicle, plus the fact that he puts her in the car, which is plated and registered to her, that's about all we needed. That's all we really needed him for, was to implicate her. You know what? I'm not going to give him the second one. Actually, Mr. Malcho, I'm just going to make it assault with a deadly weapon ×1 because I can't really reach the burden of probable cause reference you using that vehicle as a weapon. Okay? So I'm taking that charge off. Okay, I think we're good there. No, actually, we do public display of a firearm. All right, Mr. Malcho, so what we're looking at here, sir, is attempted homicide ×2, possession of an illegal firearm, assault with a deadly weapon, and public display of a firearm. All right? Now, I'm going to send you the bill through the circuit court clerk's office after your ass is already up to prison. Okay? Nod your head if you understand, sir. Okay, fantastic. We'll see, you got 2 felonies here. We could max him out. I don't think I'm going to max him. I mean, he was annoying, but he wasn't combative and ridiculous. We'll go like 3/4. So we do 45. So, I mean, we could give him 120 if we wanted to. We're not going to do that. We're going to give him 60. Apparently, he's been at this for a while, especially since he was at it when the city police were on shift, and they already had warrants for attempt homicide. Hopefully 60 months up at state prison to cool his heels. All right, sir, so I'm not going to max you out. While you weren't necessarily 100% forthcoming, if it wasn't for your statements and stuff, we wouldn't have enough to move forward against Miss Lake as your accomplice. So I'm going to shave some time off for that, and I'll knock some off the fine as well. So you're going to be looking at 60 months instead of the 120 months, which is the max. Okay? County Dispatch 309, request an immediate 1091 transport to Bolingbrook State Prison for a maximum security inmate. Going to be a number 2 male, 6 feet tall, 180 pounds, blue sweater, brown cargo pants, blue sneakers, white undershirt, Mission Row, Cell 1. Later on, sir.
All right.
All right, ma'am. Do you have anything? Nod your head yes or shake it
She's
no.
gagged.
Do you have anything?
Yeah.
She can nod her head. Anything sharp
10-4.
on you that's going to stick me or poke me? Any uncapped needles, knives, razor blades, or ninja stars or anything like that? Knife, pistol, petrol can. Okay. Now she's angry with us, and that's fine. I think that what it is, knowing Miss Lake, she believes that she behaves in such a way that she can do these violent crimes and things, and she won't be caught. And if she is caught, there won't be enough evidence to tie her to it. She's another one of those individuals that believe that the U.S. Federal Evidentiary Code, Title 18, Part 2, Chapter 223, Subsection 3502, in case anybody wants to look it up, eyewitness testimony to a peace officer does not apply to her. So she's one of those people who doesn't understand the difference between hearsay, entrapment, and somebody calling the police as a victim and providing an eyewitness statement. She has no idea what that is, so that's why she's so angry. She doesn't believe that we have anything to prosecute her on, or that what she did is a crime, or even if she knows it's a crime, she doesn't believe she should be going to jail. That's her problem. That's not our problem. All right, now, Miss Lake. So according to Mr. Malcho's statement, madam, you two were operating in concert. So you're going to be charged as an accessory for all the crimes that he was charged with, except for the 2 counts of attempt homicide, one of those being a warrant from previous against Mr. King, and the second one being shit. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You are going to get an attempt homicide for King. That's for the return fire after Malcho shot the female. You returned fire and attempted to kill King before the city officer going to show up. Okay, now that plate on that car is going to come back to you. He admits y'all were riding together, that you went over there with the purpose of finding Mr. King and threatening him because he has been, running his mouth, I guess, to different gang members or something of the nature. Mr. Malcho said that was y'all's intention. Okay, that witness account is supported by Mr. King and Miss Henson's statements that she made to the city police. Okay, when we arrived, you were engaged in an active verbal argument with Miss Henson. And the fact, madam, you have, I believe, every caution code that we can assign to somebody, and every single time you have an interaction with a police officer, even if it will result in a warning or one ticket, for a headlight out, you turn it into a federal case. Okay, I think that you were under the impression, madam, that you were somehow in control when you were under a police control, or there's a police stop, or you're on a police scene, madam, and obviously it is not helping you. You were not interviewed for a reason. The physical evidence, the way the car is parked, blocking in the taxi cab, it does not matter if the cab was removed before or after. That car was positioned to block that vehicle. You both exit with weapons. Where we found your body over by her, Miss Henson supports the account that she was shot, and you moved over there to return fire on Mr. King after he shot and struck Mr. Malcho. All right, we have more than enough for probable cause. This is going to be great. I'm going to remove the gag and she's going to go fucking crazy. She's ready to talk. She doesn't want to listen to anything. Now, if you can remain calm, madam, you may speak. If you don't, I'm just going to have the transport van pick you up and ship you to prison. We don't need your statement. We've already met probable cause. It's not up for debate.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just going to tell you how it went down. We saw them cross the street. We pulled into the parking lot because they went around the back of the building. So I pulled over there, and I was going to finish pulling in, but he stopped, so I didn't finish pulling in behind the damn building. We got out of the car. I was driving, and went to talk to Mike. Next thing you know, here's this bitchy little female coming up behind us, and she's yelling at John. As I turn around to see who it was, she pulled out the gun and pointed at him first. I didn't even pull my weapon out. My weapon was still holstered. Next thing you know, she's walking up to Mike, pointing the gun in his face, and that's when he pulled out his gun. As I turned around to say, Mike, let's stop this. We only want to talk to you. Mike pulled out his gun. And that's she going at John and put it right in his face. So he told her to put the gun down, and she wouldn't listen. And then that's when gunfire came out. I still did not shoot my gun at Mike. When I walked towards those two, that female and John.
None of that. See that.
That's
none of that
when she came right at his face, and he hit her in the face with the butt of the gun.
Attempt homicide.
That's when Mike started shooting.
But she was so angry.
I shot 2 shots at Mike, missing him on purpose.
Oh, did you hear what she just said? She said she shot 2 times.
And I hid behind the car and told Mike, "Let's stop this. Let's just talk."
Missing him on purpose.
And then that's when you guys pulled up. That's what happened. They pulled the guns out first.
None of that changes
not
anything,
us.
chat.
They started shooting first,
anything.
not us.
None of that changes a thing about the charges. None of that. But she's so angry.
The thing is Mike's been blowing up John's car.
She is. I'm not gonna respond. Listen to how angry she is.
And we wanted to squash this beat because it just keeps going and going. We were trying to do it the right way. We only wanted to talk to them.
Okay, Miss Lake, I totally understand.
And Mike pulled out.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he pulled out the taxi. He pulled out the taxi after we stopped and was parking. After we stopped and started talking, I said, Mike, let's talk. He pulled the taxi out after that. I wasn't blocking him in on purpose.
I'm going to let her continue with this bullshit for as long as possible. I'm just going to give her time of credit in custody. Nothing she's saying changes anything about the charges that we have.
Hey, fam, I feel better about herself.
Yeah, she's even contradicting herself. So I'm just going to wait until she runs out of steam, and then I'm going to send her.
Hey, fam, she also did change her, first of all, that the other individual, the female, had the weapon pointed at her head, then it was his head, and then it was her head.
Could you go through it one more time, madam, so I can make sure I got everything? I'm trying to write it down. I apologize for the silence. Go on ahead.
Dispatch 5 out of 13. We're going to be 10.
Okay, so we saw them crossing the street. They were coming from the hotel. So we pulled into the taxi cab place, and I went around the back of the building because that's where they were going. I stopped halfway around the back of the building because that's where they stopped. I got out of the driver's seat. Mike got out of the John got out of the passenger seat, and we said, Mike, can you stop and talk? And Mike's like, no, he was being a little combative because he was avoiding us earlier because we had texted him and asked him, can we talk?
Mm-hmm.
He said no.
Sing it, Miss Lake.
And then that's when I heard the female running her mouth behind us.
No.
And she had told, she was yelling at John. And when I turned around, I saw her lift the gun and point the gun at John. And that's when John pulled out his gun and told her, please put it down. We're only here to talk. That's when she kept walking towards John and she put it in his face.
What?
And he told her one last time, please get the gun out of my face. She wouldn't listen. She kept just inching closer to him, so he hit her in the face with the butt of his gun. I turned around. That's when Mike had pulled out the gun and started shooting at it towards John. I pulled out mine, missed Mike twice, and hid behind the car.
No.
And I told Mike, put the gun down. Let's just talk about this and get this shit squashed.
Nuh-uh.
And then that's when you guys pulled up because we saw the gang member being shot.
Oh, my God.
We were not trying to entrap them. We were not trying to hold them hostage. None of that. All we wanted to do was talk to solve the problem that had happened earlier.
Okay. What time? Do you remember exactly what time that was, Miss Lake, for the notes here? We ain't taking notes. I'm making that up.
What? When we met them at the taxi place?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
It was just a matter of seconds, really. It just, the conversation was really quick.
Okay. Do you remember about what time it started? She'd have done been out.
I do not, sir. I'm sorry.
She'd have done been out. Okay, Miss Lake. Ma'am, so now I'm going to talk. Okay? And I did not interrupt you. I would appreciate the same courtesy if you do not mind.
Yes, sir.
All right now, ma'am. So have you ever played the game Dominoes before?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the practice of setting up dominoes in such a way that if a domino falls, it will strike the preceding domino and then on and on, so on, until all dominoes have fallen?
Yes, sir.
And also the premise then, if you remove the second domino and the dominoes are spaced appropriately, that when that first domino falls, there will be no recurring falling, right? No chain reaction, because that second domino was removed. Now, if you look at this scenario that we're describing here, okay, and let's isolate it, not to the previous incident with the cars and everything else. We already got Mr. Malcho's statement on that. To this incident, starting with the domino of you guys seeing him across the road, and you had to remove a domino from this equation, a decision that would have prevented all these other things from happening, which decision would you remove, madam?
We didn't think it was going to go down the way it was going to go down, sir.
Yes, ma'am, I get that.
I mean, we only wanted to talk to him.
Which decision would you remove? Remember, it has to be a decision that would completely nullify the preceding actions. Okay, so you guys seeing him across the road, I mean, that ain't no thing. That there's nothing wrong there. For me, the decision of pursuing them across the road would be the one I would eliminate. Had y'all not pursued him across the road, because he's not obligated to have a conversation with you, madam. If he doesn't want to speak with you, he doesn't have to speak with you. Okay? The act of
weren't chasing him down, though.
Okay, ma'am. Now, we talked about that, though, okay, about the interrupting. All right? Well, let me finish a complete thought. Okay? So, the pursuit, right, or it being interpreted as pursuit, especially given the history, Mr. King is justified in defending himself and seeing you two individuals who've been violent with him in the past. One guy had an outstanding warrant for attempt homicide on him, Miss Lake. I don't know if Mr. Malcho made that clear to you. He's already tried to kill him once. From the chief of the city police, no doubt. Okay? And he's also admitted to carrying an illegal weapon, madam. You're keeping bad company. Your story, by the way, is 100% true. I believe everything you said. The problem is, legally, in the eyes of the law, it don't change one thing, madam. Not one. That's what I was trying to tell you. I get you're upset, okay? I also understand, Miss Lake, that you don't like me, or you don't enjoy the way I work. And that's fine, madam, but I will tell you this. I'm stern, but I'm fair. and I do the job appropriately. I wouldn't be charging you and cuffing you and dragging you down if we didn't have you. Okay, Mr. Malcho already gave you up. He doesn't understand how the law works neither. All right, he's riding around in your vehicle with an illegal firearm, a goddamn street howitzer, looking for a fella because he heard from a different fella that he said threatened him regarding some garbage. That's what it boils down to, ma'am. Now, I'm going to be honest,
This goes way
Lake.
back, sir.
I know it does. I'm going to pull all the records, Miss Lake, and trust me, there are open investigations on them other folks as well. They ain't got away scot-free. I mean, you know me, at least for that, Miss Lake. Does anybody get away scot-free?
Yes, I do.
Hell no. It might not be today.
Oh,
It might not be tomorrow. It might not be a week from now. But if I get what I need on probable cause, they're going to send that ass to jail. Ain't that right?
Of course.
All right, ma'am. So you got to trust me to do my job, all right? Now, if somebody's bothering you, you need to call me and tell me about it so I can go to work. Okay? Right now, I have 11 pending cases, 2 active open investigations, 4 patrol calls, 1 911 call holding, and 1 suspect to process for prison. I'm moving as fast as I possibly can, except where it might violate somebody's constitutional rights. Okay? Now, you have to trust me and not get so goddamn upset when I show up, okay? I'm there to do the job, 100%. I'm not going to treat you no different than anybody else. But I do expect some courtesy and respect, all right, when I get on the job so I can do my work. Also, madam, if I was you, I wouldn't be hanging around that fella no more. Okay, now, I know you also used to, run with the lean boys and everything else. Even though they're dangerous criminals as well, at least they got a good heart. That fella seems more confused than anything, and he seems like maybe he needs some medication. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe, you know what I'm saying? A little bit. I don't know. Can't call it.
Aren't we all a little cuckoo? I mean, shit.
No, ma'am. Like some of us pretty even keeled, but that fella seems a little bit off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, I don't think it's going to benefit you. I think his wild ass behavior going to continue. I think if you continue in his company, madam, you're going to end up getting charged a whole bunch.
Well, I think he's that way because of things that have happened to him.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
I mean, how would you feel if your car keeps getting blown up? People keep coming after you. People keep shooting you and, taking you down because it's constantly happening with him. And we thought we were going to do the right thing and just talk to this guy and see if, we can, squash it out.
Well, I'll be honest
without involving
with you,
the police because,
I don't think that, what's his name? What's that fella's name? Mike King has assault for all that. Now, Jimmy Green, that is 100% something that Jimmy does. It's an extortion ring that he runs along with 2 other fellas as part of some kind of organization that they put together that's grabastic at best. Jimmy Green's fresh off a very lengthy prison sentence, madam. But that was something that they used to do before he went away. So the story Mr. Malcho gave me sounds 100% like Green's extorting him. The likely party is going to be Green and his accomplice, who is also in the city at the current moment. I doubt sincerely Mr. King had anything to do with that because Green targets people at random. That makes no sense. Whoever's phone number he can get a hold of, he'll call them and threaten that person.
This goes back with Mike. This goes back with Mike King and John. This goes back. It goes way back.
Okay.
But John's just tired of being always targeted. Like I said, we got one person, the other person that was targeting him, to stop.
Do me a favor, okay? You have to explain something. Okay? Y'all ain't the law out here. I am. And what's going to happen, y'all continue this behavior, is you're going to get targeted by me. I will make it my job to find you wherever you are, Mr. Malcho, wherever he is, and jam my foot so far up your ass, madam, you'll be able to tie my shoelaces with a French kiss. You understand me? If you want that,
I understand you, sir.
Continue with how you're behaving, because I have to protect everybody, including you, from yourself.
Can I shake my ass for a second, or?
Yes, ma'am. You about to be on your way anyway. Yeah. All right, I'm going to shave some time for time in custody.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, ma'am. I'll send your fine to you in the mail at the jail. County Dispatch 309 requesting 1091 transport to Bolingbrook State Prison for a number 2 female, 5'8", about 105 pounds, blue top, plaid skirt, blue sneakers, blonde-headed, Mission Road, cell 3. Later on, ma'am. County Dispatch 309, you can mark me back in service. Not too bad. Not too bad, chat. We'll add those 6 felonies to the record there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right now, we ain't doing too shabby. We got 6 felonies, 5 misdemeanors. We processed 1 warrant. No stolen recoveries, no dope. Not too shabby.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Fuck you. Fuck you. We're gonna flip around on that guy, just grab his plate. 10-4, timestamp's gonna be 1657. Basically, this guy on Twitter was like, oh, he blew the light. Nora Adam Ida 667.
You gotta pull over.
Go ahead, pull in that parking lot to your right now. County Dispatch 309, traffic. Show me in behind a black and colored Dodge Charger. Plate's going to be Nora Adam Ida 667. Nora Adam Ida 667. Going to be in the banner lot near the bus rental.
Why don't you guys say something?
I don't know. It's on a normal police car.
Because you're driving.
Shit, tell me that's not Trooper Thompson. Please
that
tell
is
me it's
Trooper Thompson.
Fuck!
Yeah. I didn't know it was on.
It is Trooper Thompson. You are fucked.
Nora Adam Ida 667. Come back to a Dodge Charger SRT8. Tomorrow is going to be Ethan O'Connell. 1 ticket, 5 arrests, no wants, no warrants, no caution codes.
10-4, 309 is direct.
I don't see the problem. He seems nice.
Thank you, lady.
Yeah, you really haven't dealt with him then.
Fuck you, dude.
Man, if you tell him the truth and be honest with him, he's fine.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, no, that doesn't always work.
Fuck you, asshole.
Stop lying so much.
Yeah, man.
I don't. He's like the one cop I don't lie to.
You know, good. Don't do it.
Also,
don't like
probably
to
pulling you over
cops in
for
general. That's just.
He's probably pulling you over for either speeding, a red light,
it does
or
come back to him.
Yeah, it's look, it's gotta be the headlight, okay? You know, it's on the way to.
See, he ran that stale red, and he doesn't even know that he did it. Like he was so up whoever else's ass, he wasn't even paying any attention at all. Okay.
You guys want a shovel or something?
A what?
Never mind.
Oh, we got the street sweeper.
Whoa, did he have a gun out?
No, it's fine.
Never saw anything.
Hello, Mr. O'Connell. Trooper Thompson with the San Andreas State Police. I need your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance, please, sir.
Okay, let me grab it, Trooper Thompson, sir.
Hello, Miss Hanson. Hello, Mr. King.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
all right, sir. The reason for the stop is going to be that you have some damage to the front of this vehicle. You have a headlight out. In addition, you ran the red light at the intersection of Alta and Vespucci when you were traveling southbound here towards the Alta Street Repair Station. All right, you stopped at the light. It was a stale red, and then you proceeded through the light when I was behind you.
Ah, okay, my bad. You know, fair enough. I probably didn't notice the light was red.
Yeah, I wouldn't think you did. Okay, so just sit tight. I'll be right back with you.
Okay.
It's fine. I told you. Ticket.
Fuck. I didn't see the red light.
We know you didn't see it.
You took a right, right?
We know you didn't see
Well,
the red light.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I mean, turn onto Alta. Yeah, we took a right onto Alta, so that's right. You
took a right, and then you took a straight.
Yeah, you went straight, big dummy. Listen to the girl. She's smarter than both of you two
no,
combined. Shut your mouth. Good God in heaven. DJ Quicks. Oh, what's up, DJ? DJ in the chat, hopefully. That's one of the SOE family. Plays Candy Moist and her cousin, whose name is escaping me right now. Sent 100 biddies to the war chest. I was halfway through writing a text to Eli yesterday when he got timed out. Feels bad, man. Candy misses you. I miss you too, buddy. Good on you. SOE, family up. Good on you. Y'all ain't checked out DJ stuff. He's fucking hilarious. Candy is hilarious. Really, really enjoy the character. Lord Giles donated 5 bones. Sent it to the war chest. Loving the stream, Sheriff. It's an honor to support you in any way I can. Keep up the good work, dude. Hey, buddy, I appreciate that, man. Debauchery 1994 joined the army of Eli. Fail at life much. Donated 5 bones. I have a hot date tonight, but that's because the radiator keeps my hand warm. Open-faced orgasm guy. Hey, buddy, do what you can. You know what I'm saying? Good on you. Phil's Clinton, man, joined the army of Eli. And Bulba Jackal 1 has joined the army of Eli. Resident Sleeper Sheriff Gasm. Oh, man.
He didn't choose the first hat. That one would have made him laugh.
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
dunce
true.
cap?
Yep.
All right, sir. So I could be ticketing y'all for both these offenses, but Mr. O'Connell, you need to be paying more attention to your driving, sir. Okay, you going through a stale red light like that means that you ain't paying attention enough to the point where you're putting others at risk. You understand? So you're going to be getting a ticket for that.
Yes, sir, I understand.
All right, sir. Now, where are y'all headed, sir?
I was just going to get the vehicle fixed, and then I don't know where we're heading after that.
All right. Now, Mr. O'Connell, have you had a chance to speak with Mr. King and Miss Hanson here about their most recent contact with the police?
Yeah, I kind of heard about what was going on, like, with that John Malco guy.
Okay, well, let me just deliver a word of caution here to the entire vehicle. It is my opinion that he is not deterred, that as soon as he has been released, he is going to attempt to seek y'all out again and probably try the same bullshit again. So one of y'all have your finger on 911 if he shows up trying to do that kind of garbage again. You did the exact right thing last time calling 911, Miss Hanson. Okay, he does that again.
Thank you.
You call 911, we'll come quick and in a hurry to stop him from doing anything bad to y'all. Okay, or if he's wandering around your vehicles, you think he's doing some arson shit, let us do our job. All right, so y'all just be vigilant, keep your head on a swivel. All right, take this car to the repair shop, Mr. O'Connell, you understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right then, pay attention while you're driving, sir.
Will do.
You have a nice day, sir.
Yeah, later on,
Thank
dude.
you for the caution.
Mm-hmm. County Dispatch 309, you can mark me back in service.
Ten 4-309, see you back in service at 1704.
Yeah, I told you he's nice.
He's pretty nice.
That's like the nicest I've seen him. Usually
Maybe you
he
should
has
stop
a
lying
huge
so
go at
much.
me.
Yeah, stop
I
lying so
don't
much,
lie to him.
dildo. Yeah, right, that's exactly what a
But
liar
you
will
lie.
say.
Don't
Maybe
lie
I
in
ran through the
general. That's
blind.
the first.
I don't lie that much, angry open-mouthed baby. Well, unfortunately for you, I remember everything, so all it takes is one. That looks like Mr. Fuck is this now? What the fuck is this? I'm gonna have the heavy hitter just in case. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, the ticket stub for the fucking shit, man.
Smooth criminal. Mr. Cray.
And then we can, you know, we'll just go up Polito, get your car. Hopefully it's still there. I mean, I hope it fucking no one's stolen it. What's this car doing? Are you good? What are you doing?
Go on ahead.
Does that mean I can go?
Yeah, go
All
on
right,
ahead.
dude.
Oh, actually, you know what? I want to go. Stop. I want to go first. I'm going to go first.
Well, can you squeeze through there?
Yeah, I got
You
it.
good?
I got it. Yep.
Alright. Just nice
Hold
and
on,
slow. There's a lot of police
careful.
around here. You gotta be careful.
That ramp is dangerous. Oops, speed bump.
You got four-wheel drive. You
Hold
gotta be careful of that speed hump.
Hold on. God damn it. God damn it. I might be stuck.
Bottomed out.
I think I'm stuck.
Shit. You want me to nudge you?
Wait.
I'll nudge you.
Oh. I got it. You be careful.
Oh, thank God.
I'll wait for you to get it.
Oh shit, mine's lowered too.
Okay, be careful now. Take
Mine's
it at an angle. Take it at an angle. Don't chance it. Okay, careful.
Oh.
You got it.
There we go.
Cut it.
Oh, no, I'm stuck.
Oh shit.
Oh,
there you go.
There we go.
You got it. Way to go, buddy. Teamwork makes the dream work.
We did it together.
IUV 178. Okay, Miss Lake just got out. Y'all are awesome. Okay, so what we basically kind of fallen back into, we don't have any calls for service, so we're going to resume our circuitous patrol pattern, kind of touching up. We got a police cadet contacting us about FTO time. Captain Infinity 6194 has joined the Army of Eli. Hey Eli, trying to find a job in healthcare. It's not easy. I'll support you the best I can. Thank you for the entertainment, sir. Hey, I appreciate that, buddy. Good luck with the job hunt, my man. Good luck with the job hunt. I know it's tough out there. Everybody knows it's tough. Perseverance and determination, they'll get you through it for sure. For sure. Good luck. Best of luck. Armadillo has joined the Army of Eli. What would you do if I would do donuts and a burnout ad, the Mission Road Police parking lot? Because other copper gave me a $500 fine. Donuts and a burnout in the Mission Road parking lot? I mean, I don't know. It seems like you might be in desperate need of rehabilitation. It just depends. Depends on the situation. I try not to judge other people's police work. You got a $500 fine, I count yourself lucky. Somebody would do that to me, doesn't seem like they might be right in the head. That's my opinion. King Nacho Cheese has sent 100 biddies to the war chest. Can you fly aircraft? URP is active duty Air Force. You can fly aircraft. There's some kind of a rumor that got started that you can't fly. You can fly. You just have to RP it correct. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to fly, and there was a guy that used to fly helicopter tours. He RP'd the shit out of it. His name was Kropinski. And he was a goddamn good pilot. He RP'd having a helicopter tour agency, and the guy RP'd it correctly. He would fly from helipad to helipad. You know, he would RP calling in, you know, his approach to the towers and everything else. He's not just landing in the middle of a city street and shit. Like, you know, I mean, that is, you could do that. You know what I mean? There's a big difference between that and just landing, doing anything you want, like flying around, pretending like if it was real life, the Air Force wouldn't have blown your ass out of the fucking sky, speaking of the Air Force. Because they absolutely would. Shannon Rafines has sent 100 biddies to the war chest. You use your turn signal more in game than most people do in real life. Well, because it's important. Safety first. You know what I mean? Like, look. Letting them know. Gotta let them know. Fincone breaks my balls about that too. He's like, oh, turn signal. Why are you using that turn signal? I'm like, why not? You gotta set the example. Can't be ticketing people and shit for failure to signal and all that other stuff. You ain't signaling. Okay, so this is a gang neighborhood, so we're going to have the jump out, the heavy jump out ready. Just in case somebody wants to start some shit. They're going to get some buckshot mouthwash. Not in the mood. Not in the mood for shenanigans, any gunplay today. We Jambo sent 50 bones to the war chest. Hey Eli, loving the stream as usual. I don't know if you have already, but could you explain the letters on the caution codes? Absolutely. So we have V, or Victor, which is for violent. It means they're prone to violence. If you have a violent felony, you're going to get a Victor caution code more often than not. M is Mary. It's going to be a mental illness. So if somebody who's a mental patient, they're being treated by a doctor. Basically means that sometimes if we make contact with them and what we're seeing is erratic behavior, that we need to caution them and counsel them on whether or not they're taking their medication, when's the last time they saw their doctor, that kind of thing, because they may be on, having delusions or suffering from some kind of a mental episode. You're also going to have your Sam Tom or ST, which is suicidal tendencies. So we find a suspect kind of situation. They're like, I slipped off a bridge, and they have a Sam Tom code. It means they probably tried to commit suicide in the past for whatever reason. That's also going to be kind of a mental health, but it also lets us know that they will hurt themselves if given the opportunity. E is Edward. There's going to be, it means there's escape risk or evasive. Geez, that hair that lady's got is crazy. G is George. It's going to mean they're gang affiliated or a gang member. And Paul Henry is going to be police hater. It basically means that anytime they come into contact with the police, whether they're the victim or the offender, they're going to be exceedingly aggressive. Basically kind of lets you know that you're going to be in for it no matter what. Like Miss Lake has a Paul Henry code and a Mary code. Because like I said, we've had tons of times where she's been stopped for routine shit, and it's turned into a full blown out fist fight or a gun battle because she doesn't want to hear about how she's responsible for her own actions sometimes. I believe Lang has 3. I think he does. I don't think he has a Mary. I don't think any of those guys have a Mary code. In order to get a Mary code, you have to just be absolutely, completely belligerent and delusional. Or say that you have a mental condition. Now we have a state psychiatrist, so he can make those determinations, but normally that's how you're going to get it. If you're saying you're seeing things and doing all that other kind of shit, that you're probably going to get that. I don't think Buddha does have it, though. Can you RP a TSA agent? I mean, you could, but you probably wouldn't want to do that for a long time. Just because right now with the service slots and because we don't have the airport jobs in there ain't much reason for somebody to go to the airport except just to kind of fuck around. You know what I mean? But I think in the future, there absolutely will be an opportunity to do that because from what I understand, the adding of an airline job to provide people with flights to and from Sandy and, that kind of thing, to some of the islands and things, that's going to be a thing. You could go for training and be paid as an airline pilot, operate some of the planes and stuff between the airfields. You could do that if you want to. Just depend on what you want to do. Cryptic Exile, how did Avery receive her M code? It was a long time ago, back when she used to roll around with her hillbilly family. We call them the Beverly Hillbillies. Her uncles, and his sons, and she got picked up for something or other and ended up catching that Mary code, but that was a while back. Balance point. When they do that, I could be the air traffic controller. Yeah, sure you could. You absolutely could. We have the TeamSpeak set up to accommodate it right now, but like I said, we don't want what is the worst possible thing, and a lot of people don't take this into account, is if you set something up, like if you code in something, like let's say they were just to code in those jobs right now, somebody who's really gung-ho about it and really wants to do a really great job comes in and RPs, they're going to burn themselves out, maybe 2 or 3 days, maybe, and then they won't want to do it anymore. And in their mind, they're going to say, okay, this ain't worth it. This is not fun. I gave it a chance.
Dispatch Robert 4, 1041, 10-8.
10-4 Robert 4, show you in service at 1720. They'll be like, I gave it a chance, and it's not fun. I'm not going to do it anymore, and they'll write the whole thing off. And the real reason it's not fun is because there's no infrastructure in place to support it. Because in your mind, I guarantee you're thinking about, you're controlling the planes, you're tracking their movement, you're signing them to a runway, doing all that shit. If there ain't enough pilots or enough passengers, if there ain't enough pilots, then nobody's going to use the service because the planes basically have to be running the entire time to make it worthwhile. Otherwise, they just drive at Mach 5. So if there ain't enough pilots, that ain't going to work. We don't have a training plan for the pilots yet, so it would have to be somebody who has actual training being a pilot so they can make the RP believable. We don't have that. So we know that that ain't going to work. If there ain't enough pilots, there ain't going to be enough passengers. If there ain't enough passengers, none of people going to want to do pilot work because they ain't going to pay shit. Ain't going to be nobody going to be riding on a plane, i.e. there ain't going to be that many flights, i.e. there ain't going to be no need for an air traffic controller. You'll be controlling approximately 0 aircraft. You know what I'm saying? But having the infrastructure is what's important. So when they do actually up the number of slots, you know, we'll already have the court system in place and functioning, and we have all these other things that are ready to go live once we are able to flesh out the infrastructure and make it actually fun for people. We don't want people who are good to get burned out because they just get frustrated, which is natural. Why wouldn't you? You get frustrated as shit. There's no reason to lose good people just because you know we didn't plan properly. That ain't smart. Mr. Wonder Germany. Oh, come on, don't miss this light. Mr. Wonder Germany sent 100 biddies to the war chest. Never drunk Pisswasser. You know, I don't think so. I don't think he would have. I think it doesn't exist unless you're asking me have I ever drunk it. And most of the time, I mean, on my Civ character, sure, but on duty, I don't drink. There's just too much shit going on. Too much of an opportunity to potentially infringe on somebody's constitutional rights and treat them unfair. There's a lot of shit going on. You got to multitask. You got your radios going. You got the other officers going. You got the call-outs coming. 911 calls coming. 311 calls coming. If you're drunk as fuck, you're gonna fuck it up. At least that's my opinion. I don't force that on anybody else. Some people are better at it. Like Doyle, he can have a couple of drinks and still be effective as fuck. I can't do that. My mind has to be sharp as shit for me to be where I need to be to do this job the way I want to do it. Let's see here. Orion Gonzalez sent 100 biddies to the war chest. Bring the new guy. We already got him. He has his own car. That's Robert Ford. We're tethered to him now as his FTO. So anything he initiates, traffic or whatever else, we're going to have to go by there and we'll have to help him out, make sure that he's doing the right thing. Kind of as a CYA thing. Most of these people, and I mean most, like pretty much all of them, are hardened criminals. Meaning they've done a lot of time, felonies, they've been interrogated, they know police procedure. 10-4-17-23. Which is something that people don't take into account. You know, maybe if you're a real criminal, right, you go down for attempt homicide maybe twice in your lifetime, given the sentence you're going to get. So it's not like they can become experts on interrogation methodology, police procedure, forensics. None of that shit is going to happen. These people, however, have thousands of contacts. Thousands. I mean, look at Mr. Ross. Of the number of times he's been contacted, the man's almost been arrested 100 times. He knows police interrogation and procedure like the back of his fucking hand. If you go in and try to handle Mr. Ross in a way that is not a way that you handle Mr. Ross, he will beat you. And if you're a rookie coming into the server, you don't know what you need to know to be effective. You know what we teach you in the police academy, but you don't know the community you're policing. So if we bring somebody out here on FTO time, assigning a senior officer to them is necessary because they will smell blood in the water. If that guy got a call and Mr. Ross or Mr. Buddha or Mr. Barksdale or any one of those smart ass motherfuckers happen to be there, he's going to get beat. And it's not his fault that he's getting beat. It's not that he's bad police. It's because they are good at what they're doing. You know, it's like if I made up a game like Kerfluffle Ball or whatever, and I was like, here's the Kerfluffle bat, and this is how you play Kerfluffle Ball, and I handed it to you, and I was just like, now we're going to play. You're going to lose. Doesn't matter who you are. You could be the world's best athlete. I'm going to whip that ass because I know the rules, the ins and outs of the game better than you do. Okay, that son of a bitch was just released, so we need to keep our eyes peeled and our fucking ear to the street, as it were. In fact, I'm going to go up there and see if we can't catch him doing some shit, because I think that he's a wild-ass piece of trash. 6 Adam 13, County Dispatch.
Send it.
Would you mind being tethered as the Frank Tom Ocean unit for Robert Ford for a hot minute? I'm going to head up towards Bolingbrook. The individual that we just popped just got released, and I have a feeling that he's going to be a recidivist.
10-4, what's going to be your 10-20?
I'm going to be 76 Bolingbrook now. I'm going to be Vespucci Boulevard towards Strawberry. He's going to be in his own rig, but I have him fenced into the city area.
Solid copy.
I think he was doing his impression of me. I think that's what that was. It sounded a lot like a Texas accent that he was doing. Fucking Pydrix, that son of a bitch. Props to him, man. I think that's what that was. That sounded like he had. That sounded like a Texas accent to me. I think he was doing his impression of me because I teased him a little bit on the 3. That's pretty funny. I think that's what that was. That's pretty goddamn funny. I think that guy's hilarious. If y'all ain't checked out his channel, I know he hangs out in the chat too sometimes when he gets off. Actually, you know what? Pydrix, I think, is off. I think he called 42. I don't think that is Pydrix. I think that I might have fucked that up and it's actually 17. I think that was Stadrius. Stadrius kind of sounds like me on the radio. That man is very dedicated. If you haven't checked out Thaddeus' channel, he's Officer Dazzler here, but he also was, I'll be Officer J Dazzler, but he also has a character pretty well known. His Braben Dazzler character was very active in the Arma RP community, and that guy's just a great guy. Talk about a big heart, cares about people. He's a member of the households along with Wish and Mr. Moon and Strippin, the Jam Jar, Dimitri's Photos, Selvik. All those folks are a part of that household group. So I'm seeing a whole shitload of buses that are traveling up and down the interstate. So when we get back from double checking to make sure that Hannibal Lecter down here isn't ripping people's face off to try to steal their Geo Metro, we're gonna roll by the bus depot and see if we can't find any activity over there. Just because the number of buses is very curious to me. Maybe they run some kind of dope prostitution ring out of the goddamn bus station. Sons of bitches. Sons of bitches. Let's see. Miguel Santos. Hola, Miguel. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Has donated 2 bones. First time here. Love you, sir. See you from Portugal. Keep the good work. Keep up the good work. Hey, good on you, buddy. Hello from the U.S. of fucking A. I'm jealous. I bet Portugal is gorgeous right now. Appreciate that, my man. I'll throw the 2 bones into the war chest. Thank you. Thank you so much. Resident Try Hard. Sent 25 biddies to the war chest. What the fuck was that? Move. Oh, man. Illegal passing. Make a hole, make a hole, make a hole.